東京会議に参加してどうでした？なんか非常に成功したと思ってますか？なんか意味がありましたかね、この東京会議。
I thought the Tokyo conference was both successful and valuable. The reason is that, of course, the organization was very good, but I thought the question we were asked to deal with was an important and timely one. We have lots of global fora, we have lots and lots of different points of view around the world, and what the conference did was situate Japan in that conference, bring representatives from 10 think tanks and an incredibly powerful array of local scholars and policymakers to discuss what exactly liberalism and openness means in the current political and social and economic context.
今回は G7 に対する提案という形に今回はしたんですね。で、今年はイタリアで来年はカナダになると。やっぱり G7 に対する我々が今の意味付けをきちっと考え直した上で、それに提案するというこういうことの成果ということはどんなふうにお考えですか？
I think it's important. The G7, although the G20 in some ways predominates, especially on the economic globalization agenda, I think the G7 is still not to be discounted. As you correctly pointed out, Japan chaired G7 last year. We had Italy and then next year Canada. There's a continuity. There's a smaller group of more like-minded countries than is the case in the G20. And I think that gives them the opportunity to go beyond the economic agenda and think through some of the more political issues that you've correctly raised in the conference.
それで一言だけなんですが、日本ではね、冗談みたいな話なんですが、メンバーが4人も変わっちゃって、今度フランスも変わっちゃってっていう形になると、本当に自由とか規範を重要視した共有された認識がなければ、この G7 という役割が壊っちゃうんじゃないかというような忙しいっていうか、そういう不安も一部にあるんですが、どうご覧になったんですか？
It is the nature of democracies to sometimes instigate change, even radical change. If the countries share common values, and if we do have some leaders who are more long-standing than others, which by the way is the case in the G7, then I think the group is resilient enough that it can withstand that kind of change. The G7 has been around a good long time, 3 decades in fact. It began as the G3 and has successively expanded. It went as high as G8 and has dropped down to G7. I think that's an indication of the flexibility of the organization and its desire to remain like-minded. I do think once leaders get together, even if they don't know each other, the nature of these summits is for them to get to know each other. And there's no better way of modifying opinions than for people to talk to each other.
そうですね。そういう意味では日本とカナダも今後私たち同士もいろいろ協力していきたいと思いますので。
We look forward to doing that. In fact, I think the nature of this endeavor is one that breeds collaboration. And you're quite right. There's some seniority in the G7, and as think tanks, we have a lot in common. So I quite look forward to it.
はい、どうもありがとう。Thank you.
Thank you.